Hey guys, Zerkaa here and welcome back to my Millwall Career Mode series, and we start off this episode going straight into a game in the Capital One Cup semi-final second leg. We lost the first leg 2-1, but we was actually away in the first leg, so we got ourselves an away goal, and the away goal rule does stand in the Capital One Cup. So we're in a bit of an advantageous position, but we're not in the same respects. But so basically, the idea was we couldn't concede a goal in this game, so we could try and hold on to that position we was in. But straight away in the 18th minute, that went out of the window because they scored straight away. Andros Townsend coming back to haunt Millwall because he was actually on loan at Millwall in real life. This is about a year or two ago. And he's actually a really good player, and he's obviously came through the ranks on this career mode and actually come through and got himself into the team. I don't know if he's actually in the team in real life. I don't think he is, but he might be. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we pulled it back. Vidal getting himself another goal to add to his tally of, I don't know how many goals he scored for us overall. I mean, it'd be quite interesting to see how many goals he's actually scored throughout this whole period of career. I wonder, can you do that? Is there any way of checking the player's history? If not, maybe FIFA should implement that into a future game. But anyway, so we're 1-1, and at this point we're 3-2 down in aggregate. However, they've scored an away goal and we've scored an away goal. So, wait, does that just mean? How does that work? 3-2. So yeah. So if I was to get a goal to put ourselves 2-1 up, it would just go to extra time at this moment in time. So basically, I was just chasing that second goal. I just couldn't seem to find it. You see there, the header was cleared off the line by Tottenham. But I continued to press and press, but I couldn't find anything. And they kind of just kept countering me, but they didn't really score either. So the game ended 1-1, but that actually put them through because they went through 3-2 on aggregate. Obviously, they won the first leg 2-1, as I previously stated. So it's a bit depressing to go out of the cup. We made it to the semi-finals, so we've definitely overachieved in that respect. And to go out to Tottenham, I mean, it isn't exactly that bad. They're a respectable team to lose against. It would be nice if we had got Fulham in the semi-final and we could have had a chance of playing Chelsea or Tottenham in the final. But obviously the luck didn't go our way and we didn't get the luck of the draw this time round. So hopefully next year, or maybe in the FA Cup this year, we can try and progress and maybe make our first final. Obviously, other than the playoff final, that doesn't really count. Well, it does count, but just not a cup final. Anyway, so go and look on to the loan market and see who's up for loan. I went to try and get a new CDM because currently we have Jake Wright and Gabriel. We currently have no like almost substitutes for them. If any of those get injured, we're kind of in a buggered situation at that moment in time. So I might as well get a player on loan. Just it doesn't really matter how good of a player he is, as long as he's above 70, as long as he's above 70, as long as he's 70 or more. Because I think Jake Wright is currently rated at 68, and Jake Wright's been pretty good for me, to be fair. But I mean, you can still always try and get a better replacement in there who's maybe younger and likely to improve more over that period of time, even though he's not our player. We're going to our next game here. It's in another cup game. It's in the FA Cup and it's against Liverpool. Pretty early on as well. So to get Liverpool in the draw was a bit annoying because you wanted to get a lower ranked team, again like a Chesterfield or someone, just so I could keep progressing through the rounds. But obviously we went into this. So I went into this game feeling not too confident, and after they scored in the 15th minute, that definitely kind of put me down a lot. So I went to attacking instantly because I thought if I can try and get a goal back ASAP, it could kind of change the mentality of the game. And straight away, Piazon, a nice lucky break there. Vidal made a tackle, passed it through to Piazon. And Piazon turned and finessed that into the bottom corner to equalise and put us right back in the game. And obviously that little movement where I changed to attacking really helped out because I put a lot of players up and it put their defence under a lot of pressure. And that's how I That's how I managed to tackle them there and get the ball off of them. In 25th minute here, nice little 1-2 movement there between Piazon and Vidal. A little partnership is beginning to form between these two guys. I'm feeling them to kind of work better together. I don't know if there can't be any stat like that in this game. But anyway, make a corner here, and I'll get back to what I was saying there. But we have a corner here, and Jake Wright scores a nice bicycle kick. We think they're finally starting to score some of these bicycle kicks from that custom corner kick that I've got going on. And I will show you guys how to make one of these at some point in the near future. But anyway, as I was saying about Vidal and Piazon, they seem to be forming a partnership. I don't know if it's like any form of stat, or maybe it's just me getting used to playing with them. I don't know if it's some kind of form of stat in FIFA itself, but over time they've progressively got better. Like when we first put Piazon there, Piazon excelled and Vidal seemed to go quiet, or it's always like one or the other of them was doing well and one of them was playing well and the other wasn't. Whereas now they're really starting to work together. I've seen a lot of runs coming off each other, and they're really, I don't know, it just seems it's weird. Maybe I'm assuming it's just me getting used to playing with them. But it would be interesting to think that if maybe FIFA have some kind of weird stat there that kind of puts their partnership together after they played over a certain amount of time. You never know. But anyway, in the 76th minute there, Vidal then made it 3-1. Got put through nicely there, and he slotted that into the top right-hand corner. They made it 3-1, and instantly they put on so much pressure onto me. They obviously went to ultra attacking, and the game changed so much. And luckily, Cragno kept us in it there with a nice little double save. But I've never had a team push so much against me in career mode like they have. Like they sent their goalkeeper up there and they was winning every header from these corners. They got like a succession of like 3 or 4 corners here, And you'll see, look at even the stats. Kragner made 7 saves and Reina had only made 2 all game. So to be fair, we was pretty lucky to actually be in the position we was in, of winning 3-1 at this moment in time. And again, 90th minute, they push through again, put a cross in, and they get a head up, but it hits the post, unluckily for them. And we won that game. Somehow we managed to pull through and win that game 3-1. We probably didn't deserve to win that game. It was kind of, they kind of pressed the whole game and I just countered. And you've probably seen from the goals that I scored, it was pretty much when their defensive line was pretty high and I just managed to break through using my pace. Anyway, we're going to transfer deadline day now, and I'm not really planning on buying anyone. I'll be happy to sell some people if anyone comes in for them. I have quite a few players on the loan list and the transfer list, so if anyone comes in for them, then we'll accept that. We see there my loan offer that I put in for that Morales guy was accepted, so hopefully we will be getting him on loan. So that's another replacement I've got for both Wright and Gabriel in case one of them gets injured, or maybe he'll break into the first team opposed to those two guys. We also got an offer here for Marvel Win or Wine, whatever his name is. I just signed him because he was pacey and he's old and he's ready to go, so I accepted that bid. We also got an offer for Chris Taylor. He's 28 years old for £1 million, so I'm not going to say no to that because it exactly matches his valuation. And even though he's a really good player, I really liked him. I referred to him as a Ginger Ninja at some points. Yeah, he has got like 4 or 5-star skills. He's 28 years old and his stats are going to start to depreciate now, especially with him not playing, and he's not going to be able to get in the team in front of like a Kiza, Imaz or Piazon. So I might as well just get rid of him and offload him and take the money, and maybe I can use that in the summer budget, or you never know, we'll see. Anyway, so that transfer deadline ended. Only 80 million was spent in that. I say only 80 million, but usually it seems like a lot more is spent than that, so I guess there wasn't any massive transfers at the moment in time. And unfortunately, that is the end of today's episode. I've gone for a bit of a shorter episode today because I didn't actually have any footage recorded, and I've got a lot of uni deadlines at the moment, so that's where I've been I've been spending most of my days at uni recently. If you want to check out my Let's Play channel, there's a link to both the series that I'm currently working on, and there's a link to the channel as well. I'm trying to push my that channel at some point, so I want to try and, once I've got my uni deadlines out of the way, I want to try and put a lot of videos on that channel and try and grow that one as well as this one. So if you want to go check that out, then that would be really appreciated. And as always, please like the video, leave a comment, and I shall see you guys soon. Goodbye.